Hello and welcome to day 70 of our 2790 series. Today we're going to read Paul's second letter to Timothy. And he begins it just as he ended the first letter where he told Timothy, fight the good fight, don't give up, hang in there. And now he begins this letter with fan the flame of faith, be strong, be zealous for what God's called you to accomplish with these people. And a lot of times leaders need that kind of encouragement to push them forward so that they don't just give up and go hide in a cave somewhere and say, those people are nuts. And so he encourages them with these kinds of things. God's word is not changed. God will be faithful. God will see his way through. He's using you to make a difference in people's lives. He says some people come to you and they're really good for the church, and other people that come to you, they're undermining and they're causing trouble and they're trying to get their own way. But remember that God is using you for his glory, and focus your attention on the people who are truly being transformed. He said there's always people in the church who, and this is his phrase, always learning, but never able to acknowledge the truth. And that's kind of a really sad commentary. And, you know, it's kind of these people who, month after month, quarter after quarter, year after year, they take Bible study with you or with some other leader in the church, and their lives never change. They're the same today as they were 10 years ago. There's no behavioral change. There's no attitudinal change. And they're always learning, but it's only in the acknowledgement that the Spirit of God is meant to transform us that we begin to change. We have to have a desire to be transformed. We have to have a desire to acknowledge that there are things in our lives that need to be removed, and there are things that we're supposed to be accomplishing that we have not yet accomplished. And so we have to have this longing, and so Paul urges Timothy, listen, those kind of people are everywhere. If I were to send you to another church, they'd be there too. So learn how to deal with the people that you've been given so that God can use you in any and every circumstance and situations. Always be prepared to defend your faith. Always be ready to show people what the gospel has done in your life. And so then he begins to say goodbye to Timothy. And as you read the last chapter, I just have a kind of a funny aside to you. The last person in the world that I would want to be is Alexander the metalworker. So you read chapter 6 and you pay attention to who Alexander is.